Welcome back to KG Constrictors, and we're looking at Farrah, my 2003 Super Salmon. And I was a little surprised that she didn't have any babies yesterday. Normally with this girl, she's pretty spot on. In 2008, she did not have a post-ovulatory shed. And I was able to predict the birthday of the babies by a day. Boas will usually have their babies 120 to 121 days after the ovulation. Also 100 to 101 days following the post-ovulatory shed. Farrah did not have a shed in 08, and she didn't shed this year. Looking back, I was pretty sure that she had her ovulation on the 3rd of January, which would have put her in line to have her babies yesterday. There's a chance that she's either gone just a little bit longer this year because she's got a bigger litter than normal, or I was wrong with the ovulation. There's no doubt in my mind that she's pregnant. I mean, you can see she is scale separation big time here, very flattened out, and she's been kind of laying in a C shape for most of the last 24 hours, and most recently she's been kind of getting a little more active. Usually when they start to become active, that's a good sign that something's going to happen. She will usually also pass a waxy stool a few days before giving birth. She hasn't done that yet. So we'll continue to monitor her. You know, with nature there's no predictions. I mean, there's no 100% guaranteed predictions, I should say. I've been pretty lucky with her. But I'm 100% positive that she's carrying babies, obviously, and I'm just gonna have to keep a close watch on her. And I'm sure we're gonna get babies in the next week for sure, one way or another, whether it's today or tomorrow or the next day. So we'll continue to keep an eye on Farrah. And let's see, visiting her neighbor upstairs, Athena, has been in a tight coil heat conservation position. You can tell she's gravid for sure. She's got scale separation. She's real wide, real big. And Farrah's not due, or not Farrah, I'm sorry, Athena's not due until the 23rd of this month, May. She had a post-ovulatory shed back in February, so she's right on schedule as far as everything goes. So we will just continue to keep an eye on Farrah. I'm sure she's feeling a bit uncomfortable carrying a lot of babies. My prediction's 41. She had 31 last year. And this year, I'm pretty sure she's carrying a lot more. She's put on a lot more size since last year's litter. And I think she's going to drop 41 babies, so we'll see if I'm right. This fall coming up, I am going to give Farrah a much needed rest. This is going to be her 5th litter, and her 5th litter in a row. She was bred the fall of 2005 at 2.5 years old, and she had her first litter in June of 06, her second litter in June of 07, June of 08, and I'm sorry, May of 08 and May of 09, 4 and 5, I'm sorry, 3 and 4, her 3rd litter and her 4th litter. So this will be her 5th litter, and you know, I've asked a lot of people their opinions on whether or not, you know, giving a boa a year off here and there is good, and I've had mixed results. Some people say, you know, if the snake's in good health, it's producing for you, it's getting enough food in the off season, it's doing what it's programmed to do. My thoughts are giving it a year off every other year has got to help its life. The process of producing babies it has got to be tough on them. All of their insides, I'm sure, get kind of squashed around because you've got all these babies inside. So I really love Farrah. She's my favorite boa. And at first I was not going to breed her this past fall, and then I decided I wanted to put her with Lorenzo because I wanted to get some really clean super salmons, and maybe something that would I could hold back for the future in my breeding program. And I've got some people who really like Farrah and want one of her babies, and I think this will be the cleanest set of babies ever with her, because Lorenzo is most likely a super. I'm expecting some really clean babies. So that's why I decided to do this, and I also wanted to make sure that Lorenzo, was a good breeder. He bred Carmelita last year in the fall of 2008, rather, and in 2009 Carmelita didn't produce any babies, but I never really thought it was Lorenzo's fault. She just didn't have what it took that year to produce a litter, and she either reabsorbed or never produced any follicles. So this fall, Farrah will get a much needed rest, and what I'll probably do is breed her the following year and then give her another year off. So as long as boas maintain a good body weight and they're healthy, she's 7 years old, but she's got plenty of life left in her. I mean, boas can live 20 years plus. So I definitely want to give her a rest, and I'm sure she'll appreciate that. She'll be able to put on some more size, and she'll also be able to go back to being more of a pet for me, because when they're breeding, they're eating a lot in the summer, and then obviously in the fall months and the spring they're pregnant. So you really can't take them out and handle them and interact with them. So I'm going to enjoy kind of getting to know Farrah again after she has her babies here and starts to put some weight back on. So that's kind of my thoughts on Farrah and breeding. So we'll continue to keep an eye on her, and I'm expecting babies any day now. Could be today, could be tomorrow, and we'll just keep watching her. I'll give her some privacy here too. She was moving around quite a bit before I came in here and started filming, so I don't think she's gonna have them like this morning, but I definitely think she's getting restless and she's looking for a place to have them. Not a lot of options there in a 4x2 cage. So, all right. Well, thanks a lot for checking in, and we'll keep you up to date. As soon as she has these babies, I'm going to be in here filming, and I'll get the videos up for everybody to see. So, thanks a lot for checking in, and well wishes for Farrah, the mom-to-be, and we will talk to you soon.